What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Hi5 Studios Fancast, episode 5.
Yeah.
Asher is on the phone this week again, even though on the Dude Pro Fancast we have it another way. He can't record on his end right now, at least through the computer, so he will be on the phone again. So, if you guys, this is coming out Tuesday the 11th. This will be in next week's episode, but I thought I'd bring it up this week's because it's some pretty big news. There was merch now for Hi5 Studios.
Yeah.
There's 3 different merch designs, and then by the in 1 month, on September 9th, whatever one has the most sold, like whatever shirt is the most sold, that will be the only shirt that they will sell. And then the other 2 will be off the market for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna get all 3 of them.
Yeah,
I want to get all
I'll
3.
get most of them, or maybe like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you haven't seen them yet, Asher. Have you?
No, I've not.
They're really nice. There's some good ones. So
nice.
Pretty excited for that. But really hoping that because there's a couple, but there's 3. There's a Seinfeld version. I'll give you a quick overview. There's like a Seinfeld one that says Hi5, and then there's like this blackout one with like a black Hi5 on it, and then a Hi5 Studios tag on the bottom, and then a little Hi5 at the back of the neck. And then there's the final one is a black shirt with like YouTube bar with like the red stuff, like where you play, pause, all that stuff, and then like this reflective material to make it look like a screen, kind of. It's really cool. And at this moment, the one that is highest is the blackout one with the black Hi5 and that one, and then it's the YouTube one, and then the last one is the Seinfeld one. But I will be getting all 3, at least the 2, because I think I know which one's going to win, which is the blackout one. But so I'll probably get all 3 now, and then maybe right before, like, seeing who will win, and then right before it ends, maybe like a day or 2 before, knowing this one's definitely going to win, I'll buy the other 2 again, so I have an extra pair of those, since those will be gone forever.
Nice.
Just so I have backup pairs, because you can never be too prepared. You don't know. Maybe one of them falls into a river. Gone forever.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. Okay. Now on to the Matthias videos for this week. So this week, there were 4 videos and 1 live stream.
Yeah, good week for Matthias.
Yes. So if you're a big fan of Matthias, we got a lot of content this week. So we got a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a live stream Wednesday, and then a video on Friday. So Thursday was the only day when we didn't have one, but Wednesday we did have 2 things, which was a live stream and a video. So that was pretty cool. And then Matt
wait on the live stream.
Yeah. And then Matt just had a live stream Monday the 9th. We'll go over that next week, but he did have one. No, today's the 10th, actually. Monday the 10th, he did have one. So you guys can go check that out and be prepared for next week's episode. Okay, so for the first video, permanently deleted my Twitter and Instagram accounts, 1 million plus followers gone. So this video came on August 3rd, 2020. So basically, Matt deleted his Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is just, I remember, like, looking at, like, who I was following, and I saw Matt wasn't there. I don't know why. I think I just was, like, looking at it, and I saw Matt wasn't there. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? So I went looking on the Hi5 Studios Instagram. I couldn't find it. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, what happened? Did he have to, like, I was like, he deleted it, but I don't know why he did. But now I see why he deleted it. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But, and then he deleted his Twitter, which I didn't follow because I don't have Twitter. I really don't need Twitter. But, so basically, it was just the social media was just a distraction for him. Sorry for that buzzing. Uh, I'll stop the recording right now, and then we'll start recording again. We're back. The buzzing should be a little bit quieter now. So basically, quick overview of what I just said. They planned a funeral for it. So they had we're planning this funeral, which kind of was like what's it called? What's it called?
Like a skit?
Yes, a skit. And then the GG, Paul, Matt, not Paul, no, not Matt. Oh my gosh, Paul, Tanner, and Connor didn't think it was serious. They just thought it was another sketch.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be surprised. I probably would be too, being like, oh, it's just another sketch. But they did. He did. And then they talked about what Patrick's nickname should be. So I bet I can't wait to see some of them because I think some of them are pretty funny that I've seen right now.
Yeah.
And then basically that's it. So Asher, what would you rate this video?
I liked it. It was a really good video. Yeah, Matthias vlogs or whatever. One of my favorite Hi5 Studios channel. And I really liked, he kind of brought back the skits. Because I'm a fan more of the skits than just content or whatever.
Just like a vlog.
Yeah.
Like a.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I would have to rate this video probably an 8.5 out of 10.
Wow, nice.
And I want to shout out to somebody. So there's somebody who that I think that a few either before the video came out or after really quickly got the Instagram handle Matthias M, and he or she is now using that Instagram handle as a Matthias fan page thing. So yeah, go follow it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, good thinking on their part though.
Yeah.
So.
And I bet it was just each day they'd try it because it's pretty. I bet people saw that he deleted it and then changed their name to it. Maybe that's my guess. But then yeah, I like this one. I don't think it's definitely not my favorite one of the week.
Yeah.
I would probably give this a 8 out of 10.
Nice.
And now on to the episode that came out on August 4th. This is Yes, I've Changed, responding to your criticisms. So this is less like a vlog, more like a sit down. Basically just reading comments or reading some stuff. Oh no, he actually went on Reddit and talked about it, and people were talking about the old Matthias and a bunch of different stuff about how Hi5's changed, how a bunch of other stuff changed, and why they don't like it. And then, so basically, Matt just talks about a bunch of stuff like that. And, basically just reads some Reddit stuff talking about Hi5 and how basically it's changed, which, everything changes. Everything, goes corporate, mainly. Some YouTubers started small and then, they blow up and start going corporate.
Yeah.
But, it was pretty good. I liked this one. It was more like a serious video, which I liked.
Yeah.
I like seeing some of these, especially Matt being serious. I like that too. Serious Matt's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He's more business or stuff like that. And a business standpoint, it's pretty good to see that or whatever. When we have our own business or whatever, I want to learn that or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, so Asher, what would you rate this video?
I liked it. It was more of a sit down, which I also don't really like as much as like skits. I like to laugh, whatever. This is kind of like a thinking one, like stuff like that. But yeah, I would have to rate this video probably a 7.5 out of 10.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I think our views are pretty different because I'm more of like I'm not a big skit guy. It's pretty funny, but I feel like at least these past skits that he's been doing haven't been as funny to me. I think the skits he was doing around like February, I think were
Yeah.
better. I like those better, like the Bang one. I think the Bang one was great
Oh yeah, definitely.
because I feel like it wasn't too far over the edge.
Mhm.
Because they were kind of playing themselves. They weren't playing like a character, as you should say, and
Yeah.
being like this thing. But like in that Matt was being more of himself, but in these he's more of a caricature, which
Mhm.
it's funny. But I just think I definitely like. I'm not a big fan of those now, and I love learning stuff. So I think that's why I really like these real ones, and then also like the one his sit down ones. You learn a lot, which I think I just love learning, just like Matt. Like Matt and I both have some same interests with just wanting to learn more and get a better understanding of anything. So I really like this one. I'd probably give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah, I really liked it, but it was really good. And I think we're going on to my favorite one of the week, which is my crew pranks me with fireworks all day to celebrate 1 million subscribers. So congratulations to Matt. He hit 1 million
Yeah.
subscribers. We talked about this last week too.
No, 2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks ago. So this was recorded 2 weeks ago. Just came out. Well, actually no, because basically 1 week before it came out. I'm pretty sure because this came out a week ago. But I really liked it. So basically, they talked about who actually gets the credit for hitting 1 mil. I would say all of them do, but mainly Matthias. Like Matthias is about 60% of it.
Yeah.
And then Woods is 10, Sam is 15, Hannah is 5, CJ is 10. But yeah, I really liked it. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I really liked it. It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
To watch and stuff like that. But yeah.
They basically just went around partying.
Mhm.
And then they did get Matt and Tanner scaring them with the party poppers. They had some champagne. And then Matt actually broke the Dope or Nope set, too.
Yeah.
He broke the monitor, or TV, which is just crazy. I'm pretty sure he said it was like a ping pong ball, or something like that. I'm trying to remember the video that they filmed. But, he just threw a ping pong ball and it broke, which either Matt's super strong or that TV's weak, which I would say Matt's super strong because he has been working out.
I would differ. I would say that the TV's very weak.
Hey,
look at his arms, like
bigger than yours.
Kind of bigger than yours. Just putting that out there too.
I'm not. No, but he has during quarantine. He was working out. You saw they had those weights. Working out.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I think it's maybe a combination of both. He threw it pretty hard.
Well, that is a pretty old monitor too. That's been around since I'm pretty sure old Matthias days. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But Rose almost started a fire with the confetti, with the confetti from the party poppers, and a lighter. But actually talking about Rose, guys, episode 6, we are officially adding Rose to this reviewing channel. So we will now have 5 different channels to review.
Yeah.
So that's one extra channel. So next week we'll be reviewing the Rose, bunch of Rose stuff. So yeah. So Asher, what would you rate this video?
liked it. You know, partying, stuff like that. Probably one of my favorite videos this week. I would say 9.9 out of 10.
9.9?
9.9 nothing out of 10.
What?
Just like 9.
You mean like 9.9 out of 10?
No, not just like 9 out of 10.
Okay, just 9 out of 10. Okay, I was like 9.9? Yeah. Like, what? We've never given that. But yeah, I really like this one. I would probably give this a 9.5 out of 10. I really like this one a lot. And now on to the live stream that actually came out before this, before the 1 million video. But, you know, I just put this in here. So it's live, reading your comments live. This came out on August 5th. So basically, Matt reads a bunch of comments, but he did say that, so last weekend for us, he did lose his grandfather. He did pass away, so rest in peace to him. That's it's always sad to hear somebody losing a loved one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then, so basically, he reads a bunch of comments for about 20 minutes. And then, like, I watched this live, at least from, like, when he first started reading the comments, because I just saw that was on. I'm like, oh, click. So, you know. And then, like, 20 minutes in, it was starting to really glitch, going really bad. So he basically had to end the stream, and start a whole brand new one. So, you know, but they were both around 20 minutes. He did miss his meeting with CJ, actually.
Yeah.
Which does kind of sound like Matt.
Definitely.
But yeah, so I don't know if you saw this one, Asher. I'm pretty sure you did.
I did.
Yeah, so what do you think of this?
I liked it. Yeah, it was a really good video, or like a live stream. He doesn't do many live streams. This might have been one of the first, so that was cool. I didn't see it live because I'm not the biggest Hi5 Studios fan, unlike Noah. Yeah, I liked it. And I would probably rate this video a 8 out of 10.
Nice. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure now Matt wants to really get connected with the fans. So I'm pretty sure, or at least I hope he does once a week, because this is the second week that he did do a live stream. So hopefully a weekly thing. And this past one, he did a bunch of work stuff, but we'll talk more in depth next week. But he did do some work stuff with us, which I think was really cool. I watched it live. So I'm really excited to see more of those. And maybe, you know, if I donate, because he does read donations.
Yeah.
So I may donate, talk about the Fancast. I don't know. But, you know. I would probably rate this one an 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
So now on to the final one for Matthias. There are a lot this week. Sam turned 21, so he drank at work. This video came on August 7th, 2020. So basically, Sam had turned 21. This was recorded a week or two before. So happy belated birthday, Sam.
Yeah.
21. And she was 18 when she started working at Hi5, which I think is crazy.
She didn't wait to work there, you know. She just...
Bam! Hey. Graduated high school. Bam! Hi5. Hey.
Yeah.
You know, I think she'll be one of those people that stays for a while. I don't think she'll leave anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because she's actually at a pretty high job right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And definitely in the Matthias channel. So basically, you know, they talk about the ghost hunting video they're going to do with Dope or No. They have like a meeting, so for the collabs and all that stuff. So they talked about collabing with Dope or No and ghost hunting, which will be happening soon. It will either be this week or next week. So it'll be in a vlog, and it'll also be a Dope or No video.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
So I'm really excited for that. And I'm really hoping, like, you know, there won't be Paul or Connor there, which I'm kind of sad about. Because Paul and Connor were part of the original Ghost videos and Key videos. So, you know, I really hope that the Matthias channel actually collabs with GG, Maybe they do like a gaming tournament. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I really think that'd be really cool. But and this actually, Rose did a vlog 1 or 2 weeks ago where she pranked everybody with a grandmother mask because she had like an old lady mask, and that's where they scared him. We finally get to see the Matthias side, which I think is really cool, seeing like the Matthias side and then also the video side. So like a dope Renault way and then also the Matthias way. Or like the Rose way and the Matthias way. I think that's really cool. I love seeing that. And then they talk about being simps.
Yeah.
Which, it's always funny. People talk about being simps and all that stuff. And then basically they surprise Sam at the end with his party. They get a couple White Claws and some champagne and have a bunch of that. So, yeah. So, Asher, what would you rate this video? And what's your thoughts on it?
I liked it. I really liked it. It was really funny. Yeah, like, I think, it was partying, definitely one of my favorite kind of things, like, partying just like like Matthias turning 1 million subscribers or whatever.
Yeah.
So I would have to rate this video probably a 8.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Good video.
I would probably rate this video. It's between. I would go for an 8. I really like it. And another happy birthday to Sam out there.
Yeah.
So now onto the Team Edge video signs or Team Edge videos. I don't know why I said signs, but so we got 2 episodes this week, which I'm glad they're doing 2 episodes again. So basically the first one is answer wrong and run faster. Last to survive the treadmills wins. Extreme Trivia Challenge. It's a super long title for this one.
Yeah, it is.
This came out on August 4th, 2020. So basically, Kevin, Brian, and Marvin, the 3 brothers, basically do a bunch of trivia. And if they get a question wrong, they put up the speed on the treadmill. So they all start with no running or with the treadmill off. And Joey is the host. And somehow Marvin won. And Marvin is the most athletic, and he got he got the least amount of questions right. Kevin bailed first, and then Brian did a couple, his next question after. But why is Marvin so smart? He's super, he's super fit, unlike the other. Well, Brian's mediocre, and then Kevin's not that fit. But he got a lot of questions right too. So I'm wondering because I know Brian went to college for physical therapy stuff, not physical therapy, but physical stuff. I wonder what Marvin did in college. I'm he might have done the same thing, but I don't know, because he's a masseuse too, so he's and being smart. I wonder what his degree was. I can't believe he's that smart. I don't know how he is. So Asher, what would you rate this video, or what's your opinion on this first? Actually,
I liked it. Team Edge, probably my second favorite, channel, of Hi5 Studios, because, Hi5 Studios and Team Edge are the same company.
Well, so they're technically not. They're owned by
so I think I would rate this video a good, probably a 9.
Nice. Yeah, I really like this one. And off of what Asher said, Hi5 Studios is technically not part of, or Hi5 and Team Edge technically aren't the same company anymore. But Omnady, which Matt owns Omnady. Matt owns Omnady, and Omnady owns Hi5 Studios, Ad Pop, which is a different one. And Team Edge, used to own Chill Records, but now Chill Records is part of Hi5 Studios. Little fact for you guys.
Yeah.
But I really like this one. I think this is actually one of my favorite videos of the week. I would probably rate this a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
I really
Nice.
like it. And now on to the next one, which I really like this one too. Don't Dunk Your Wife Challenge, Dunk Tank Basketball, Crazy Sports. So this came out on August 7th, 2020. So basically, if you made a basket, the person would get dunked. So round one was actually Kelly and Sarah. So Jay Fred's wife, Kelly, and Brian's wife, Sarah, went against each other. Sarah won it. She scored. So Brian had won round one. And then round two was Joey versus Brian, and their wives were on the chopping block, or dunking block. Joey had won that, and Brian could have won because Joey basically pretended to fall just so Kelly would get dunked, but Brian did miss, which I'm not surprised. Brian was more of a track and field player. If you guys are OG fans from OG Team Edge, where he talks about his college javelin, a bunch of different stuff. And then round three, they did half court shots. So Joey had to dunk Luke, which is their PA, and Brian had to dunk John, which is an editor. He was in the catapult challenge. So, we got to see him back again. But they did tie. They both made one in 2 minutes. And then round four, to see who would win, they had to dunk Jordan. They played knockout. And Joey had won, so Team Joey fans, we won this week. Brian didn't.
Yeah.
I know, Asher, you're a Brian fan, so,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, it was a good video. I think, you don't really look to Team Edge for, original good ideas on videos. Well, I don't. But I really like this video. It was very original, and I really liked it. So I think I would have to rate this video a good 9. I rate it a 9.5 out of 10. I really
Nice. Yeah, I really like this one too. Wow, that's very high for you too.
Yeah, I know it is.
9.5s are only for pretty good, really good episodes for you. Usually they're 9 or lower. But I really like this one. I think Team Edge came out with some really good videos this week. I do have to say.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I'd probably rate this a 9 out of 10.
Nice.
I really liked it. Asher, do you have anything else to say on any of the videos? Actually, before we go, all right, no, never mind. I thought we didn't rate them, but we did rate them. But Asher, do you have anything else to say about any of these videos that we just for the Team Edge or Matthias?
No, I think really good videos for these two channels this week.
So I think we're gonna go on to a quick break, and we'll be right back with Dope or Nope and Get Good Gaming. So see you in a second. Welcome back to the second half of this here podcast. Now we are on to the Dope or Nope videos of this week. So the first episode of this week was 10 products that are outrageously insensitive. This came out on August 4th, 2020. I would say a couple of these were pretty insensitive.
Yeah.
I think there was only one to me that or one or two that really, that were insensitive to me at least. There's about one that's super insensitive. And I think you know which one I'm thinking of too.
Yeah, I think I do.
I think we both have the same one that's pretty insensitive.
Yeah.
So we'll just go down the line, and then we'll say when it's our one that we think is the most insensitive. So the first one was the COVID koozie. This one to me wasn't insensitive, really. There was a Fauci one, and then just some COVID ones. These weren't really insensitive. So these I didn't. These I thought weren't really insensitive. They did give it a nope, so wasn't that bad. Uh, and then the ribbons. Actually, Asher, what did you think about the COVID koozies?
I thought that it was, pretty good, or like not like good or whatever, but like they, it's something to get some people mad stuff about. But like it didn't really get me mad.
Yeah, it wasn't that insensitive to me. I bet people who like love Fauci are like, that's so insensitive. I hate that.
Yeah.
But and then so the next one was ribbons, which just these weren't really insensitive. These were more just like jokes. So they handed them out to some people. They weren't that to me. I think these weren't the most insensitive though. These were probably like the lower.
No.
These were like yeah. They weren't that bad. Yeah. So they gave that a dope. And then the next one, the insensitive crayons. Asher, what did you think about these?
I don't know. Like, yeah.
Asher just had a lost for words. Are these the ones that you thought was the most insensitive to you, at least?
No.
Really?
No.
These were the ones that made me. That I thought these were pretty insensitive, and I was like, "Wow, okay, too far." I think these were the ones that probably struck a nerve with me. I didn't like these, and also like the one, the Christian one. Wow, I am. Asher and I are Christians, but like wow, that was pretty bad. I was like, wow, and Matt is Christian too. It's like, have you ever read the Bible? Which I thought was pretty funny too. I would say the greatest comeback of 2020.
Yeah.
I think one of the best ones.
But
But they did give it a dope, and they're rating dopes on insensitive. Like if they're insensitive, they're a dope. So they're like, yeah, these are great. They're just saying that these are insensitive.
Yeah.
But I thought those were pretty insensitive. And then the like to buy for the week was a secret camera smoke detector. So basically, this is for a hidden secrets video. So if you hit 125K likes, they will do it, even though you don't really need to now, because they did say that probably they bought it like right when they did the like to buy. I really don't think that. I think like to buys are just to see, but I think they buy them anyways, really, because they did say that one or two ago, saying like, why do we even do like to buys anymore? We just buy them already. And then you had to comment down offensive.
Yeah.
But I'm actually excited to see this one. I think this one's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
And then the fifth one was the addiction set.
Yeah.
Asher, I don't know which one you thought was bad, but was it this one?
I think it was either this one or the next one.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, I think.
I would say to some people, but I don't think these two. The addiction set wasn't. I think if you deal with like the addiction and all that stuff, I think that's what's insensitive. But I think it's insensitive just to people who don't have those addictions.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like I don't know. It was just like a weird product.
But to me, at least to me, it wasn't insensitive. But I bet to some people who actually struggle with it or know somebody who like seriously struggles with it, it's bad. But they're not doing this like making fun of it. But
well, it kind of like to some like I do have people that I know that struggle with addictions.
Yeah.
And I think it like does like not that it struck a sore nerve or whatever to me, but just like it would be very insensitive to them.
Well, that's why I'm surprised that the crayons didn't offend you at all.
I don't really care about crayons.
I know, but like the one that the Scientology same as Christianity, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that one would strike a nerve in you because it did strike a little one in me. But I think some ways that people, I know they don't struggle with this, but I think some people like with some things like about some sensitive topics, they like the only way they can really talk about it is like with a joking manner. Like with my brother, he does sort of suffer some with some ADHD, so he can't like with some things he can't handle things well. And like well
Yeah.
when a chat like we had to put our dog down a couple weeks ago. He made a couple jokes because I think that's how some people deal with it.
Yeah, I think that's how I deal with stuff too.
Yeah, because like it's just like a way for them to like kind of get over it and make like and because they don't want to feel that and I think that's and they weren't like actually like making fun of like people, they were just making fun of like the set thing. But I do know a couple people that do suffer from addictions. And I think everybody does really.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you would call it like an addiction. Like that's a strong word to some people.
Yeah.
But, I probably couldn't go um weeks or days on end without like watching Dude Perfect or YouTubers. The YouTubers that I like, I couldn't go like on like days on end without watching them, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's like the small end of of an
yeah.
addiction. It's not one that really will affect you for like sometimes the rest of your life.
Well, it's like if I couldn't stop watching Dude Perfect, like I
Yeah.
only like watch Dude, then that would be a problem.
And watching it like all day, all night and taking no breaks. Yeah, that's bad, but I feel like an addiction is where you just like even if somebody tries to stop you, you can't stop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But and then but they did rate that a note because I don't think it wasn't super insensitive, I should say. It was a little insensitive, but I don't think it was enough to get a dope.
Yeah.
But and then the next one was creative cursing. This one was ooh, this one. I wasn't really I wasn't offended by it at all.
No,
At
I
least
thought that it was really funny
it
though.
was funny, but I wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, these are so funny. I'm laughing so hard." I was just sat there. I was like, I really don't care. These aren't really offending me. Because they're a family friendly channel, so they can't like use the bad words in it, which
Yeah.
they just use like a meat wipe.
Mm.
But it wasn't that bad. Like I feel like if you like actually read the whole book, it would be insensitive. But since they didn't show like the bad ones, it wasn't that insensitive.
Yeah, I think I would probably give this one to friends or whatever, like as a joke.
Yeah, but
I think
but I wouldn't go around calling people any of those things. But I think it's
no,
just like a small like I feel like if you like just do it with your friends, like have like just make them up with your friends in like a small friend group and you're just like using those. I think that's really fine because they
yeah,
understand it. But if you're going around calling people that, I think that's what the bad thing is with this.
mm,
But I think if you're just like give it to a friend as like a gag gift and just like maybe like it's 5 of you and you're just playing around with it and not really like using it on other people and you just use it with each other, it's not that bad. Because I think they understand what you're talking about and actually what it means. You actually don't mean it.
yeah,
But yeah. And then next, the fortune cookies. So as they said, the insensitive ones they couldn't say, but the ones that they could say weren't even funny or even close. So
yeah,
basically, you either had really dry ones that were really boring or super insensitive ones,
mm,
which they're not supposed to be funny. They're just supposed to be insensitive, which they do say
yeah.
later. Like these aren't supposed to be like funny insensitive things, but they
They
gave
probably said it later,
yeah,
like later on in the video.
but yeah. These weren't really that offensive because they only showed the weak ones. They couldn't show the actually insensitive ones because those were too bad. They gave that a nope. And then the candles. I think these and the ribbons and maybe another later one were probably the most least insensitive ones.
Mhm.
Like the candles, like they're just a bunch of like you give it to a friend, like mansplaining, like oh my gosh, because you mansplain a lot. I think it's just like joking with people about some things that they do. It's not as bad as the
Yeah.
some other things that we've you know. But to me, they weren't insensitive. I thought it was actually really funny.
Yeah.
I thought these were really funny. They gave it a dope. What did you think of these candles?
I thought that it was, funny or whatever. But yeah, not really any effect on me. It didn't
Yeah.
go in there.
I think the only way it can be insensitive is if you believe or are struggling with one of these things.
Yeah.
And then the next one is the wall game. I think this was pretty funny. Humpty Dumpty, all that stuff. But it was basically just like knocking bricks under with a little Trump on top. I don't think this is really insensitive. Like maybe if you're a super like diehard Trump supporter, you would get offended. But I even think some Trump supporters thought this was even funny. I really think you can get past it, knowing people are like. I know some people are really like, yeah, I love this thing because it demises him. But I think just like some people who aren't like super left or super right, can joke about it, Trump supporter or not. I think you can really have fun with this because it's a gag,
Mhm.
you know. But I know some people would get offended by this. But it's just a game. It's not really. It's not that bad, I should say. It's really not that bad. Yeah. They gave that a dope because it could. I feel like some people it's insensitive, but I would say majority of people would not say it's that
No.
insensitive. But yeah, what do you think of this?
I'm definitely not a, Trump supporter, or like diehard Trump supporter or whatever. I thought that, it was funny, I think it's more about like the kind of gift to give like to your non-Trump supporter,
Yeah,
or like somebody who you dislike and they're a Trump supporter, like you give it to them, you know, just to make them mad. I would probably do that. But yeah, I think no sore nerves or whatever.
yeah, because at the end of the day, we're all brothers and sisters. Well, not
Yeah,
all like actual brothers and sisters, but we're America. We are supposed
yeah,
to be united, which I think these we can just get past because at the end of the day we're all one country, and I think if you can't get past it or can't get past being offended, I should say, then because sometimes you can't let that affect your whole life or your day. But you can't let that affect you because if you do, you're just gonna not be able to live life right. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow, we're getting deep in this episode,
yeah,
especially with this one. And then
definitely.
the next one is balloon roulette. I've seen these. To me, these aren't really insensitive. It's just like Russian roulette. I don't. I feel like some people, people who did lose somebody to that type of stuff
Mhm.
would think it may be a little insensitive, but
Yeah,
I don't think many people have like. I would say I know people have lost people to the blasters. I don't want to say that because I don't know if we can get demonetized or anything. I really don't know about Anchor with that stuff. I don't think. Well, actually, yeah, maybe because we are clean, so I don't know. So I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything that could get us demonetized. But the balloon blaster roulette.
Mhm.
They gave that a note because it wasn't super insensitive. It wasn't. It wouldn't offend like It may offend 1 out of every 100 or even 1,000 people. But it's not super offensive, I should say, yeah. I should say a lot. Man.
Yeah.
You know? But, this one wasn't that insensitive, so. And then the last one was business cards. They gave this, there were some that were bad, and then there were some that were, really weird, but they didn't really want to give these to anybody, because I think either way they would still be insensitive.
Yeah.
Even, the cleaner ones. They gave that a nope. To me, these weren't insensitive, but, we didn't see, the bad ones. We only saw, the weak ones that they could actually show. But, and then for the Tanner quote of the week, as you guys know, this is a running tradition, 3rd week in a row. The Tanner quote of the week is from this video. The quote is, "Little Huddy did nothing wrong, circa 2020, Tanner Mamadal." If you guys aren't, TikTok people, Little Huddy, big TikToker. I'm not going to go into that because, TikTok and all that stuff, but, this was controversial. Big thing. He did talk about it. Actually, this was part of Matt's vlog of this past week, so, But, I wasn't offended by it because I'm not like, yeah, Charlie D'Amelio! Yeah! Addison Rae! Yeah! Other TikTokers, I don't know any other TikTokers.
Yeah.
I know 5 TikTokers.
Yeah.
At least the big ones. But, wasn't offensive. But I know some people are like, oh, that's so offensive. Especially when you're a TikTok bum.
Yeah.
But, I don't think Asher and I took offense to that. Unless, Asher, you're a diehard TikToker.
Maybe, me exposed, Asher exposed.
Asher exposed? Asher actually a TikTok genius?
Maybe not genius, just fan or something. No,
Asher, giant fan of Addison Rae?
No, definitely not.
Charlie D'Amelio?
Yeah.
So this week there are 5 dopes and 5 nopes. So this week was actually equal out, which I was like, wow. I thought there would either be way dopes or way nopes. Oh my gosh, that's new. Hey, Matt or Tanner or whoever works on Dope or Nope, new slogan for you guys.
Yeah.
All dope. Wait, no. What did I just say? Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go back to this recording, but whatever quote I just said, you can use that. I will give you the chance to use that. Wow, I don't remember what I just said. Oh, all dopes or all nopes? Maybe?
I don't know.
Or all dopes or may nopes? I don't know. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't remember that. Wow. But yeah, so Asher, what would you rate this video?
I think, I think they should have waited till the end to talk about the insensitivity. Whatever.
They did. They talked about. I think they talked it during either the wall game or balloon roulette.
Yeah, but they should have done it at the start more.
Yeah, I think they should have put that at the start, just so people would watch halfway through and be like, "This sucks. I want subscribing." I think they should have put that at the beginning, but I don't. I think if you're a Dope or Nope fan, you know that Tanner and Matt would never say anything to offend anybody.
No. But I mean, it is a bold video. I think that it's a good idea, but just bold plan, and then the fact that that they didn't really put anything at the beginning of the video, I'd probably have to rate this video a 7.5 or 7 out of 10.
Wow. Yeah. Wasn't my favorite. It was, some things were funny, but I just think with insensitive stuff, it's super, some things are super serious topic, and you're like, I don't find that really funny. But, it's Dope or Nope. They make great content anyways. But, definitely I would say maybe one of my least favorite videos of the week. But, it was, some parts were really funny, but I think some parts were, because I think with insensitive things, you can't, some things, it's super sensitive. You kind of don't want to laugh at it because, you're conscious, you laugh at that, you're a jerk.
Yeah.
but you're really not. You're just, and I know, as I just said, Matt and Tanner, they would not, they would never try to purposely be insensitive or say anything that would try to affect anybody's feelings. It's really inevitable anyways, because anything you could say could make somebody super be like, it could, to that person, be super insensitive, like, wow, Asher has blue eyes, blonde hair. Yeah, Asher could take offense to that even though
Yeah.
it's a fact. Be like,
Yeah.
wow, you're just profiling that he has blue eyes and blonde hair? No, I have dirty blonde hair, actually. But I would probably rate this, maybe I would say 7.
Yeah.
I would have to agree with Asher on this. Wasn't that, it's still pronounced, but and then the next one, which is I Bought Nothing, 10 useless products we found online. This came out on August 7th, 2020. Now, this one I liked. This one I liked a lot.
Yeah.
It was really funny. So basically, I know some of these they got from Maddie, which is he started out with some TikTok. I've seen him on TikTok and also his YouTube channel. He basically makes products that are like super useless, but I think they're really funny to see some of them, like the jigsaw puzzle. But we'll get into that when it's his product. So let's get into the first product. So the first product was the head cap. It was like a little cap you put on, put some water in, and like took down bedhead.
Yeah.
Which they waited like till the next product to rate it just to see if it worked. Matt did put in more water than it should be, so I think maybe that's why it didn't work as well.
Yeah.
But they did give it a note. So what did you think of this one, Asher?
I thought that it was, funny. Yeah.
I thought it was funny. Yeah. But yeah, you probably don't have much to say on these because it's not as the insensitive ones that really. But
Yeah, the insensitive ones were
super
more
tough. Yeah. These, it's more difficult to talk about because there's not much to. And then they have the pointless box. Which basically you flip a switch and then it activates like a cat that flips it down to turn it back off and it goes back in. Which I've seen a couple types of these. There's those, and then there's also ones where you put a coin in, and then like a cat grabs it and pulls it down. It's like a bank. So I've seen a couple of those. I think they're pretty cool and funny, but they did rate it a nope. But that's okay. And then the toe hard hats from what's his name? Wow, I cannot remember his name, even though I literally just talked about him.
Yeah.
Pat? No, it was like Maddie.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking because they talked about Maddie B, the singer, but yeah, Maddie with the useless products, toe hard hats, which Tanner put on, but they did work actually, which is pretty nice actually. Maybe I'll get a pair. Daddy Tanner works hard. That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right, but
And he takes a tinkle too.
Daddy Tanner takes a tinkle.
That rhymed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Daddy Tanner Takes a Tinkle is his other album. This one's Daddy Tanner. There's no good way to have this. Daddy Tanner, no. Yeah, there's no good way to really do it. We had Daddy Tanner Works It Hard. That no. Daddy Tanner
Makes a minkle.
Daddy Tanner Protects His Head or toes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no, or Father Time Works It Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no good way to really put that without it sounding kind of wrong. Yeah, wrong. And then the next, they gave that a dope. So the fourth one is the Like to Buy. This is the like flux the Flux 2 whatever. So this is for the ghost video that they're gonna do with the Matthias vlogs.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that because spending overnight, which I think is pretty cool. So basically, it will be the Matthias vlogs with Tanner and maybe Pat. So it'll be like 2 extra people, but as I was saying, I hope they do something like that again, like a sleepover at Hi5 with Matt, Tanner, Connor, Paul, and even Woods. I think I want to see that again. I think that was that's actually one of my favorite vlogs from Matt. I think that was just super funny.
Yeah, it definitely was.
But or even like a key one.
Yeah.
I want to see those come back. I really want to see them, and I think they're going to do the key one again. Because in a meeting, last week's episodes or the week before, they talked about that, or I think it was the one we just recorded. But yeah, and then a jar of nothing. They rated that an up. Next product. Yeah, so basically that was just a jar.
Yeah.
So they gave that an up. And then the next one was another of like useless products, a turtle neck, but the turtle part of it can get zipped off. So you could either be wide neck or turtleneck. And Tanner wearing that, oh my gosh, that was funny to watch.
Yeah.
Especially when like the turtleneck part was off. Oh my gosh. They gave that a nope. And then you hook it onto your faucet or whatever and like makes a water fountain thing, which is actually really smart.
Yeah, it looked cool.
But I just think Tanner didn't put it on right.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't know, they do rate the products before they even test it out. So that's why Matt rated it a 10. Actually, I forgot to mention this. But I think this is they started doing a different thing where they would rate it between a 1 and a 10 if it added up below it would be a nope, a 10 still a nope, but above a 10 it would be a dope. So I think this is how they're working it in, seeing if it works really. For maybe like the new set with like the rating wall, all that stuff, and red base.
Yeah.
So I think they're testing that out. I wasn't a big fan of them rating it, and like a 10 would be a nope because like a 10's like average, like you get all of it right in a test, so that'd be an A.
Yeah.
So I would say maybe like 1 to 7 would be a nope, and 8 to 10 would be a dope. I think that's what they should do. What do you think of like the number thing?
I don't know. I feel like it should just be like a nope or a dope.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right with that.
And they should definitely test it before they rate it nope or dope or whatever.
Well, I think they don't because they could mess up shooting, so they just shoot it all and then they do those things just because they really don't know. And like if let's say they take it and then they get sidetracked and then because they have like a certain time for recording, so they don't have like all day to do it. But yeah, and then we had the baguette pack, which was just basically a backpack for your baguette. They rated this note. Matt rated it lower because the baguette wasn't good.
That's dumb because I'm a baguette connoisseur, and I take very much offense to the fact that the baguette carrier did not get.
No, but the thing is about the baguette.
No,
the baguette wasn't good, Matt said.
No, it's about the bag.
I know. I don't. But I knowing Matt, he doesn't like always rate it exactly about the product.
No,
it's like
Matt, he doesn't like bread. So
no, he literally said that he loved baguettes or like really liked baguettes.
Yeah. but
I
he's not.
just think, knowing Matt, he rates more of like, if there's food involved, he rates the food.
Mhm.
But I don't blame him. Food's good.
Yeah.
And then the next one, they rated that a nope, if you guys didn't know that. And then the next one is a mini microphone. I was super surprised how well it sounded.
Yeah.
Asher, we could get this for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we could. We could.
Just get 2 of those and then bam! We don't even need other mics.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys don't know yet, if you guys first time listen to it, we are starting a YouTube channel called Head to Head. It's basically Team Edge / Dude Perfect / a bunch of other like not Dainty Bros, but a bunch of different like Team Edge, Dude Perfect-esque. It's gonna be different. There's gonna be like some aspects that kind of will remind you of Team Edge, some aspects that remind you of Dude Perfect, but it's mainly like all the ideas are our own ideas. We don't want to take ideas from other people because unless it's like a big thing that like we don't really know where it started, like Mafia kind of.
Yeah.
But like Team Edge with, let's say, a giant Kerplunk.
Mhm.
We wouldn't do giant Kerplunk too. We're doing original ideas.
Yeah.
I would say 95% original.
Yeah, and then there's that other 5% where we do stuff that you've seen before, but it gets good views and it's fun to do. Like it really is.
And it's like and it's like kind of like with Mafia or like stuff that like a lot of people do.
Mhm.
That like we don't really know who exactly started it, and a lot of people do it, so we can all that stuff. But oh my gosh, I say a lot too.
Yeah.
Darn it. And then so they rated that a dope.
Yep.
And then the next product is the jaw strengthener. They gave that a dope, but there was a disclaimer because like I don't know exactly what all those big words meant in the disclaimer part, but like doing that can cause something with like maybe like your jaw not forming right or something that could really affect your jaw.
Yeah, but it could give you a good jaw.
Stronger jaw.
Yeah.
I call it's like gum, but you don't. The only you don't get pleasure out of chewing that, but you do get pleasure out of chewing gum, like with that taste.
Yeah, that's why I chew a lot of gum. So.
Hey, the only gum I chew is grape icebreakers. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
it's so good.
I chew any gum because I chew a lot of gum.
I'm not a big bubble gum fan.
And I'll chew any gum because this year, wearing a mask, it's going to make people
mask breath.
I'm like shout out to if you work in like a gum place or whatever, because they're gonna make a lot of money.
Please sponsor us, maybe.
Yeah, well, because so many people don't like the smell of their breath, and then wearing a mask like at work or school, it's gonna they're gonna have to use like a lot of gum, just like me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But the thing is, some gum loses its taste in like 5 chews.
Yeah.
But that's why I like the grape icebreakers. The grape icebreakers.
Last school year, I had the same piece of gum the whole 7 hours of the day.
Oh, you're like that girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where she just chews the same gum and she holds the record for the longest chewed piece of gum. And she just sticks it behind your ear. Ugh.
No, I don't stick it behind my ear. I don't stick it anywhere.
Wait,
if I take that in my mouth, it's not going back in.
Wait, you can chew gum in your school?
Yeah.
Lucky. The only people who have some learning issues or have difficulty focusing can chew gum. Lucky. And we also get gum for tests, standardized tests, not regular tests, but the SBACs, bunch of stuff like that, or Technic Progress.
Yeah, going back on the track of Hi5 Studios.
Yeah, back to Hi5. So and then the last one was the fry cup holder. They gave that a nope. And I've seen like those things where like you do it and like it makes a fly, but Tanner did drop the fries,
Yeah.
which is kind of like unsatisfying. It's like, oh, Tanner. But so the most useful product was the mini mic, and the most useless product was the head cap. Which, I would think the jar nothing would be the least useless.
Yeah.
But no. So there are 4 dopes and 6 nopes. So pretty even again. Too. And they actually have been doing 10 products and then also the like to buy.
Yeah.
These 2 weeks, which is kind of cool. And now, what would you rate that video, Asher?
I would probably rate that video a 8.5.
Nice.
Or 8. I mean 8. Sorry, 8 out of 10. I keep saying the wrong thing. I don't know why.
You need gum.
Yeah, I need gum.
Oh, man, now talking about gum. Now I want some grape icebreakers.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a great idea for the head-to-head channel. Thanks to you guys.
Yeah.
I won't tell you guys, but you guys probably know because we were just talking about that one thing. But so yeah, I really like this one. To me, the better dope or note video. I'd probably rate this an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, now on to the final segment of the week. Get good games. And hey, soon we'll have Rose on here, so
yeah.
We don't know where Rose will go. We'll probably go after Team Edge or something, but I said again.
Yeah. And I said yep again.
Yeah, you say yep a lot. I say a lot. Okay, yeah. So the first episode. So I really like this week's videos. And I know Asher isn't a big fan of GTA 5, but is a big fan of Minecraft. I'm a big fan of everything GG does. I'm more of like, I like gaming stuff, Yeah. More than Asher. Asher's more of like, not as big as a gamer. He doesn't play video games much. I do. So, I like GG a little bit more. I like GG more than him. But so the first episode is hide and seek with hover cars. So this GTA 5. This came out on August 3rd, 2020. I love it when they do hide and seek in GTA. I don't know what you. So Asher, what did you think of this video before?
It's better than car racing. I feel like.
Yeah.
But I still like Minecraft.
Yeah. But I love it when they do hide and seek in cars. I think it's just so funny.
Yeah.
So round 1, Tanner was the seeker. So he found Matt and Tanner. I put Matt and Tanner. I think it was like Matt and. Oh no, he found Matt and Connor.
Yeah.
He found Matt and Connor, and Paul had won that round. So round 2, Paul was the seeker, and Paul found no one. Which is, knowing Paul, I feel like he would be one who would find like 3 of them, all of them. But he didn't. But that's okay. So Matt, Connor, and Tanner each got a point, so they were all tied with 1 point each. And then round 3, Matt was the seeker, and Matt only found Connor. And then Paul and Tanner had won that round. I think, in my personal opinion, because Connor did actually get his hover car stuck, so we had to get a civilian car, but he did hit Paul and Tanner, so I think that should have counted for a hit. Do you, Asher?
Yeah.
Because you have a bigger advantage in a hover car than a regular car, so you could just fly away when Connor actually has to like drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it wasn't. I wasn't that fair, but that's okay. So Paul and Tanner each got another point. So it's Paul, Tanner with 2, Connor and Matt with 1, and then the final round. Connor is the seeker. He finds all of them, and then they all tie.
Yeah.
So they all get 2 points each, which it's kind of because there's not many ties in GG videos. So Asher, what would you rate this video?
I didn't really like it's better than like a car racing one, but not my favorite, so I'd have to rate it a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love it when they do GTA. I think that's one of my favorite things that they do. It is probably my favorite thing that they do. My favorite game that I play. It's super funny. I definitely like it when they do like hide and seek and that stuff. I think that's my favorite type of GTA that they do. So I would probably rate this an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
So the next one is find the random item challenge in Minecraft. This is Minecraft. This came out on August 4th, 2020. So this is just a Paul and Connor video. So basically they had first to 5 wins. So basically you had to get a certain item before the other person. So round 1, Connor had won. Round 2, Paul won. Round 3, Connor won. Round 4, Paul won. Round 5, Connor won. Round 6, Paul won. Round 7, Connor won. Round 8, Connor won. So Connor is the overall winner of this video. So Asher, what did you think about this video?
It was a Minecraft video. Pretty good. Liked it. They're starting to do like GTA, and then like at the start like Monday, and then Friday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday they do Minecraft.
And
for the past
I think
2
I know
weeks.
why they do that.
Okay. Why?
So this is why I think they do that, because I think GTA is probably their most viewed videos.
Mm-hmm.
And since they're the most viewed, people will either subscribe to them Monday, and then they'll get the Minecraft stuff, the 2 Minecraft videos, and I think the Monday video depends on how good the week goes. Because if it's a good video on Monday, people will want to tune in and like, they're coming out with a video Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, I want to go watch them.
Yeah.
So they try to do the most interesting video on a Monday, and maybe even a interesting video on a Friday too. Because end of the week, people are like, I wonder what next week's videos are going to be. But I think if it's like the middle of the week, people are like caught up in something else, or doing something else. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I am.
Crap, I almost said it again, but I caught myself. I almost said
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah, I love their Minecraft stuff. I definitely like GTA better, but I love all their stuff that they do. I don't think they don't make bad content at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any Hi5 Studios channel ever makes bad content.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do make bad content, they're getting canceled.
Yeah.
Like Battle Universe, Wrecked, Totally Trendy. Well, not bad, but not profitable.
Yeah.
But oh crap! I said it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get something that, like, whenever I say, it like shocks me or something.
Mm-hmm.
Be like,
that'd be fun.
Oh my gosh, just do a whole challenge on that. Just like you say a certain phrase, like you're like, yep, you get shocked, or whenever I say, you get shocked. I think we should do that, maybe. And then did we rate that video?
No, we didn't.
Okay, so what would you rate that video?
I liked it. I probably would rate it a 5 out of 10.
A 5 out of 10?
No, I'm just kidding. It would probably be a 7.
Good. I was like, oh my gosh, Asher, I thought you loved Only a 7
Yeah.
too?
What?
Only a 7? Well, I bet it's because Matt wasn't in it.
Yeah, I like Matt.
I know you like Matt a lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you are a big Matthias fan. But
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm a Matt fan, but also pretty big Paul fan too.
Mhm.
And that's why this upcoming. Actually, no, never mind. I'm thinking of this week's videos, this Monday's videos. Oh man, so I would probably rate this an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
But crap.
Yeah.
So sorry, guys. I keep saying
Yeah.
But okay, so now on to the next video. Minecraft Minecraft prop hunt challenge that came out. This is a Minecraft video again. August 6th, 2020. So Thursday. So basically, there's one seeker, 2 hiders, and it's in Minecraft. So round 1, Connor is the seeker. The seekers win. Round 2, Connor is the seeker. Seekers won. Round 3, Tanner is the seeker. The props win. Round 4, Paul is the seeker. Seekers win. Round 5, Connor is the seeker. Seekers win. Round 6, Paul is the seeker. Seekers win. Round 7, Tanner is the seeker, and seekers win. So the props only won 1 time. So technically, Tanner is the overall loser.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then the seekers won.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good or whatever. Yeah.
So what do you think of this video, Asher?
I thought that it was good. Minecraft, different, like a little bit of a different video. I liked it. So yeah, I think I'd have to rate this video probably an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I liked it.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Even though Matt's not there?
What? Well, yeah, because it was funny to see the dynamic between the three of them.
Yeah. But yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I really like this one. Definitely not my favorite GG, but definitely not the worst one. So I would probably rate this an 8 out of 10 too. So yeah.
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 Yeah. Cool. And then on to the last
final video of the week. So it is another hide and seek video in GTA 5. It is hide and seek with tiny cars. This came out on August 7th, 2020. I love this one. So the cars that they picked, they didn't race or anything for it. They just picked it. So Connor picked the Benefactor Ponto. Paul picked the Raptor, which is the 3-wheeled car. Tanner picked the Brioso. And Matt picked the Wenny Izzy Sport. So it's basically like a souped up Izzy Classic, I think. But they picked those. So round 1, Connor was the seeker. He found Matt, Paul, and Tanner. Yeah. So round 2, Matt is the seeker. He found nobody. Round 3, Paul is the seeker. He found Matt, Connor, and Tanner. And then round 4, Tanner's the seeker, and he found Connor, Matt, and Paul. So Matt did not find anybody, so that makes him the overall loser of this video.
So he just lost. There's no winner.
Yeah, but there is a loser.
Yeah. And Matt. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I liked this video, or I actually didn't like this video. Matt did lose. He doesn't usually tend to lose videos like this, but he does tend to lose GTA 5.
Yeah, really on there.
But yeah, so then, I mean, it was a good video. I think I'd rate it a 7 or a 6.5 out of 10.
Wow. 6.5. Yeah, I really hated this one too. Oh, wait, no, I mean, I really like this one.
Oh, really? Wow.
I'm just kidding with you, Asher. I'm just doing what you did.
I'm pretty sure that that's mocking me, and you get one episode suspension. You can't talk for next episode.
So who's going to do the intro and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, so No. Well, I'll buy you a pack of gum
Okay.
when we see each other. But
Yeah.
I really like this one. I love when they do hide and seek, especially in
Mm,
GTA 5. I would probably rate this a 8.5 out of 10.
nice. Okay, so
So
yeah. So
before you say
what?
anything, Asher, before you say anything, I bet we're gonna say the same thing. But now we're gonna go on to rating our favorite videos of the week, our worst video of the week, and our favorite channel of the week, and the worst channel of the week, and then go to the outro. So we'll see you there. So Asher, what was your favorite video and least favorite video of this week?
Um, my favorite video would probably be the 1 million subscriber like celebration video that Matthias did. My least favorite would probably have to be the last video, the GTA 5 hide and seek. You know, so yeah, and then my favorite channel would probably have to be Matthias, going on 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Really good content from him. And then my least favorite would probably have to be yet again Gigi. And I think my overall rating for this week, really good content from all channels except Gigi. I just didn't like their videos this week.
Because you're not a gamer.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I probably would have to go 8.5 out of 10.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really like this week. So probably my favorite video was probably the 1 million subscriber video too. I really like that one. That was really good. The other ones were great too, but I really like that one. I really like the live stream, but I think the 1 million was a little bit better. And then probably my least favorite video is probably the insensitive products from Dope or Nope.
Okay, well.
To me, it wasn't that funny. But, I said it again.
Yeah.
Said, again. And then probably my favorite channel of the week is Matthias, and my least favorite is actually going to be Dope or Nope. Just because of the 10 products, the insensitive one. Half of it wasn't that good. Like half of the episodes of Dope or Nope wasn't that good. So, yeah. So Matthias is the best. So my overall rating of this week would probably have to be a 9 out of probably an 8.5 out of 10. But yeah, okay. I thought I said but okay. So guys, to end this video, make sure to go check out the Hi5 Studios Instagram, just Hi5 Studios Instagram, just Hi5 Studios Fancast. Link in the description below. We also go check out our other podcast, the Dude Perfect Fancast, Mr. Beast Fancast, and the brand new PewDiePie Fancast that the first episode just released this past Sunday. So go check that out. We'll be uploading weekly on there every Sunday. So go check that out. All the Instagrams for those are down below. So I think that's all for this week. Asher, do you have any final words for the viewers?
No, I just think that it was a really good, week. But yeah.
Well, I think every week's a good week, but so signing off for now. Hi5.
Hi5.
See ya.
Good night.